We're on, Doc. We're on, baby. Yeah, get it up. Come on, Doc. Give me some. Get it warmed up, baby. 9 o'clock hour. There you go. That's a good one. Look, you got that intense. All right, all right, all right. Love it. You can just put it on Danielson's shoulder. Mm-hmm. He's going to win the tournament. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. All right, all right. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Shirley. Dottie. All right, all right, all right. Getting things rocking here. Good morning, Georgie and Josh. Courtney, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Courtney. Let's get it. Let's get it today. Good morning, Tina. Annette, good morning. Good morning, Heather. Glenn. Glenn, you're killing me with the cowboy stuff. Come on, man.
Come on now.
Anna, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jess. Renew Nutrition. Got my tea, let's do it. Yep, yep. Got my hot cinnamon. Mike, glad to see you on here. Hot cinnamon tea. Ready to rock. Great day today, great day today. Good morning, Sue Ellen. Good morning, Megan. Good morning. Pop in where you're from if you'd like. I love that. Good morning, Kyle. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Tina. I said that already. All right. Wow. Good morning, Brittany. Kimberly. Good to have you on, Kimberly. Doc, what's going on, Todd? How you doing, man? Christina, Richard, how we doing? All right, guys. Wow. Awesome, awesome. We're going to get rocking. Good morning, Robin. You, Trish. Good morning, Mark. You like the subject. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Melissa, hola. Good morning, go. Yes, Shannon told me to make sure I tell everybody to vote. Good morning, Kendra. No matter whatever you think, whatever you do, it is your right to vote. So make sure you get out there and vote. Exercise that, please. Good morning, Wendy. Andrea, good morning. All right. So we're here rocking here. So welcome to TheShine. This is the place where we hot cinnamon tea, orange liftoff. Oh, I like that. What? I love it. That's good. Good morning, Kathy. Brian Hall. He's the only thing he cares about who's number one in college football right now. B Hall. Come on, man. Yes. All right, so we're going to get going here. Thank you so much for being on. There's TheShine. This is the place at 9 o'clock every morning. Good morning, Charles. That we get on. Good morning, Henry. And we get on to talk about greatness. We talk about our inner greatness. We talk about let our light shine. We're here to, do some personal development, some self-love, some self-reflection. That's what this is about. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Sherry. And that's what TheShine is about. So please share this. Josh Paul for regional for president. Yeah, I don't know about that. Robin, get together, rock this. That's right. So, please share it out with somebody. That's our mission, to help the world and to help people. And this is how it starts. This is our pocket of positivity. I've had people, talk to me the other day about, they're going to start doing some positive thing. And that's how it starts. I'm telling you right now, that's how it starts. So that's what TheShine's about. It's a place where we come, a place where we spend about 15 to 20 minutes and just talk about how to let our light shine. Okay, I'm Dr. Nick, so if you're new here, please shout it out that you're new. I'd love to have, so many new people are getting on. I love that. Please share with somebody right now. Get it to somebody, instant message somebody, copy, paste, tag somebody. I don't care. Get somebody on. All right, so first thing we start off always on TheShine is gratitude. And I'm grateful for you, grateful for people to getting on here, grateful for people that share. I'm grateful that you actually take the time and care about yourself enough to let your light shine. So close your eyes, tell yourself you love yourself, tell yourself that you're the greatest, tell yourself one good thing about yourself right now, okay? One good thing right now that you do absolutely great. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Janet, something that you do great, okay? Tell yourself that. And then one more thing that you're grateful for. Here's the thing, no matter what we do, no matter how we do it, if we come from gratitude, we come from love, I'm telling you right now, it's going to work out. And if we do that over consistently and being consistent day in, day out, gratitude, love, serve others, gratitude, love, serve others, gratitude, love, serve others. That's where we make the change. then all this other stuff really doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, regardless of where you are in your political environment, if we come from love and everybody came from love, we can make the difference and we can make the change. Do not listen to the noise, okay? I do great. Livonia, great. Do great here. I love it. Leslie, good morning. So here's the thing. We're going to start off today, all right? So you may, I'm gonna read you a poem by Valerie Cox. I absolutely love this. I heard this about 18, 20 years ago, or maybe less time. I don't know what it was. But absolutely love this poem. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. So I got it printed out here. So it's called The Cookie Thief by Valerie Cox. A woman was waiting at an airport one night with several long hours before her flight. She hunted for a book in the airport shop, bought a bag of cookies, and found a place to drop. She was engrossed in her book, but happened to see that the man beside her, as bold as could be, grabbed a cookie or two from the bag between, which she tried to ignore to avoid a scene. She munched cookies and watched the clock as this gusty cookie thief diminished her stock. She was getting more irritated as the minutes ticked by, thinking, if I wasn't so nice, I'd blacken his eye. With each cookie he took one too, and when only one was left, she wondered what he'd do. With a smile on his face and a nervous laugh, he took the last cookie and broke it in half. He offered her half as he ate the other. She snatched it from him and thought, oh brother, this guy has some nerve. He's also rude. Why, he didn't even show any gratitude. She had never known when she had been so galled, and sighed with relief when her flight was called. She gathered her belongings and headed for the gate, refusing to look back at the thieving ingrate. She boarded a plane and sank in her seat, then sought her book, which was almost complete. As she reached her baggage, she grasped with surprise. There was her bag of cookies in front of her eyes. If mine are here, she moaned with despair, then the others were his, and he tried to share. Too late to apologize, she realized with grief that she was a rude one, the ingrate, the thief. Okay, so that's a story by Valerie Cox. Absolutely. Hello, Terry. How you doing? Absolutely love that, because here it is. It talks about perception. Okay, so the title of this is Your Perception of the World is Your Truth. Okay, so how you perceive things is your reality. Good morning, Sally. Good morning. How are you perceiving things, okay, is your reality. I'm telling you right now. And I always say this, your past does not equal your future. We've said that several times, that your past, that you honor your past, you look at your past, but it does not make what your future is going to be. Good morning, Doris. How you doing? Right? So, okay, but here's the thing. The only way your past does not equal your future is if you don't let it. Okay? What is your perception of the world? What is your perception of you? Okay? So that's where I'm looking at right now, is what is your perception right now of yourself? Because that's where it all starts. It starts with you right now. Good morning, Rick. It starts with where you're at right now with yourself and a couple different things that you may perceive that you are or not. Like you may perceive that you're a bad speller because somebody told you're a bad speller when you're a kid. Hey, Tina, Stephen, Harvey, what's up, brother? Okay, so think about that. You may have, so that's where your past affects your future if you allow it. Good morning, Ken. So that's what we have to look at, is where are those things in your life, okay, that's your perception, that is your reality, that really, though, isn't reality. Are you the cookie thief? Okay, are you the gal that thought, wow, this guy's, good morning, kid, this guy's taking all my cookies? Okay, is that was her perception, right? That he was a bad person, that he wasn't grateful. How dare him? But in all reality, she was the one. Okay, so her perception of the world was totally different than what was reality. That's my question to you. Good morning, Perry. That's the thing. So what things right now can you think of? You know, maybe you're a bad singer. Maybe, you know, somebody told you that you never amount to anything. Maybe somebody told you that, you know, you're only going to be able to do this or that. Like you can only be, I don't care, you know, a mechanic. Maybe you dreamt of being a singer. Maybe you dreamt of being a doctor. Maybe you dreamt of being an entrepreneur. But somebody told you along the way that you couldn't do that. That's not what we do. A good friend of mine that I run with all the time, okay? I remember when I first started running and really got him into running. It was a long time ago. And his son told him, Dad, he was going to do a 100-mile run. His son said, Dad, we're not runners. That's not what we do. And he, you know, I remember him telling me that. And he said, I'm going to make myself a runner. I'm going to become a runner, show my son that I can run. Good morning, Mrs. C. So that's the thing too, is that it's that past perception, that a lot of times, guys, is this. A lot of times is just so false. It's not even true. But you believed it for so long that it became your reality, it became your truth. So that is the world, right, that you live in, is based off of some of that past stuff that isn't even true. So look at those limiting beliefs. Look at those things that are limiting you right now. Right? Look at that. Look at what's your self-talk? What do you tell yourself? Like I had a great, I had a boy in here yesterday, and some people might have seen it on Facebook. And this gentleman, he was a patient of ours in here. And when he first came here, he had so many, he was having like multiple, like hundreds that they could even think of seizures. Okay. He couldn't talk. He couldn't walk. He couldn't do anything. And through his life, he's had some surgeries. Now he's talking. He always comes up to me, gives you a big hug. Hey, Dr. Nick. And, I saw him yesterday, and somehow they were kind of talking about it, and he started talking about how he was handicapped. And I'm like, Jonathan, you're not handicapped. And he goes, oh, yeah, I am. I'm handicapped. I'm like, no, you're not. You can be anything you want to be. This kid's a miracle. He doesn't even know it. He's done more in his life. I'm telling you right now, overcame more in his short life than most of us will ever overcome or ever do in our lives. Okay? And his reality is he's handicapped. And I totally disagree with that. And I totally want to change his perception of himself that he's not handicapped, because he can do anything he wants to do. If he puts his mind to it, I'm telling you, some people say, well, you're giving him false hope. BS. I'm not giving anybody false hope, because anybody can do what they choose to do if they really, really want to truly work for it. Okay? So he can be successful. He can be anything he wants to be. Right? I don't want to have any labels on him, because, there it is. There's that cookie thief perception of him. I'm handicapped. I'm limited, because what does that mean? I'm limited in what I can do. Okay? There's a guy, Nick, I don't know his last name. My mind is compelled to create the reality of your belief. Yes, Josh, I love it. You remember that one. So true, so true. I don't know, but he was born without arms and legs. And this guy's, a motivational speaker. You see him swim. He does crazy things, you know what I mean? He wasn't limited in his thoughts. He wasn't limited in what he was. Okay, so his perception was totally different, right? So he created a reality in his world that's totally different than what anybody else. If you listen to other people, okay, which is what we do, we start listening to others. If we start listening to others, okay, and they let them have dominion over our thoughts, let them have dominion over who we are, let them have dominion over, what we can or can't do. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Yes, there's a guy's name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But good morning, gals. So that's the thing right here, guys. That's what I'm talking about, is we have to look at those realities. Look at those things that are limiting, such limiting beliefs. And that's where we change them. That's where the past does not equal your future, because now we make a change. And now we say, dang it, no, that's not true. That perception, who's the cookie thief? You or them, okay? Reward is a challenge. Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc. I believe that, Doc. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Oh man, I love, because this is one of my favorite, not my favorite topic, like the mindset is my favorite topic, because I think we're so limited on what we do. We're so limited on what we think and how we put ourselves in these boxes, what we can or can't be. And society tells us that, this is what you're meant to be. That, we take these tests when we're kids, and good morning, Susie. And it's like, take this test. This is what you're going to be. Remember those? I remember taking those tests as a kid. I think I was supposed to be I honestly, I think they had me as waste management. That's just what they had. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying, anybody's bad for not. That wasn't my purpose. That wasn't my destiny. Okay, to do that. I wanted more. I'd be like a cage animal if I'm in anything. Any type of environment for me, and my bride knows, change your mind, change your life. That's right, Andrew. Change your mind, change your life. I say it all the time. Change your mindset, change your life. Change your mindset, change your life. And that's the thing. So no matter where you're at, it's that cookie thief. What cookie are you the gal or you're the guy? You know what I mean? In his perception, look at him. In his perception, gratitude, right? Look at him. He came, and I guarantee that guy, that gave and served her, you know what I mean? Gave her, didn't say anything about it, let it, and he was happy with it. He shared his last one, right? Gratitude. I guarantee he went up, if he wrote another poem of where he went on to his life, I guarantee he had a loving, fulfilled life. If that's what he did consistently. Okay? So it is. Change your mind, change your life. So when you change your mind, you're looking at all those things that limited you. You're looking at those things that, the perception. And that's what we want to do, is start looking at the things, writing the things that, wow, that's a limited belief. When you start to do that and you start to think, wow, I can't do that. When you say, I can't do that, okay, that's when you have to write it down and say, what is that? And then start looking back. Okay, why can't I do it? Who told me I couldn't do it? Because I guarantee you this, somebody told you couldn't do it. Or you tried it one time when you're young and you failed and you never did it again. Right? Somebody told you couldn't sing. Somebody told you that you couldn't be in that place. Somebody told you couldn't play sports. Somebody told you that you couldn't play an instrument. Somebody told you, that you're never going to amount to anything. Somebody told you that you were poor. Think about that. Poor is a huge one for me because you know what? There's a difference between poor and broke, right? And well, maybe you don't know that, but there's a difference between poor and broke. Poor is a mindset. When you look at somebody as poor, they have a poor mindset. They have a poor outlook on life. They have a poor financial outlook. They have a poor spiritual, poor relationships. They're poor in all aspects of their life. Broke is a temporary situation. Broke is temporary. Okay? And what we're seeing a lot is we see poor breeds poor. Okay, because when we look at our kids, right, and we start, how do we talk to our kids? How do we talk to our children? Do we empower our children? Do we tell them they could be? I was fortunate. I was told I could be anything I wanted to be. My father and my mother beat that into my head. I could be anything, I could do anything, and have it all. They beat it in my head, I didn't even know it. Okay, so how are you modeling for your children? How are you modeling for other children? Because you don't just owe it to if you have children, if you don't have children, if you don't have children yet, you owe it to the kids that watch you. Because believe me, they're watching us. At all times they're watching, always. I got to catch that, I got to catch that because they're always watching. And so, what I mean? It's like, and they're like, wow, you got to be on your game all the time. Because we owe it to our society. If, we owe it for the people that have done things for us. Okay, and we're in this great country, and we're in the greatest country around. That's why so many people want to come into it, and it's awesome. You know what I mean? But now we have to protect that, okay? And we have to protect that by making it even better, by having a consciousness that there's abundance, by a consciousness that everybody can have it all, by having a consciousness that there are no limits to our potential, have a consciousness that, no matter what we do, we can do it, we can have it all. And there's enough for everybody. It's not a limited resources out there. There's enough for everybody. But what we have to do is just like we're doing here, letting the light shine, looking at our perceptions of ourselves and changing us first. We have to change us. Don't be out there trying to change somebody else. You know what I mean? Oh, well, I wish Jimmy would be on here to hear this. I wish Sally would be on here to hear this. No, you need to be on here to hear this. Okay? Then what you need to do is start acting. They start seeing your Facebook post changing. Okay? No more the negativity, the feeling sorry, feeling whatever it is. No. It's not about lying to yourself about being, I don't want to say that you're lying, like out there and think something you're not. But here's the thing, though. If we start having these positive messages out there, okay, the more you think about, right? My mind is compelled to create the reality of my belief. So the more you see, it's like, I talked about that, the Facebook algorithm. I don't get a lot of negativity in my feed because I don't even click on it. Okay, so Facebook realizes that's like life. Life realizes that when you start to just talk positive, life realizes that, and there's your logarithm. And that's what starts to come in your life, is positive. If you start getting caught up in all this drama and this negativity and all this other junk that's going out there, more of that shows up in your life. More of that shows up in your feed. You want to change your feed? Change what you click on. You want to change your life? Change what you click on. That's what it's about. It's our perception. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling, oh man, I freaking love this. This is exciting because this shows us that we do have hope. This shows us that we can be the difference, that we can make the change. And we can have the life of our dreams. And our children are going to, everybody says, oh, I fear for my children. I don't feel for our children. I don't want to put it out there. I think our children are going to be, it's going to be their finest hour. I think our children are going to have just so much more than we have. I know it. I know it. So look at your perceptions today, okay? Look at what things are limiting you today. That's your goal. What limits your thoughts? What limits what's your beliefs? What are you thinking about, okay? And when you have that negative thought, write it down. And then let's start looking at that. Okay, how can I change that? And how do you change it? By having, and we're going to start talking about, I think the next one tomorrow will be positive affirmations. That's going to be a great one. So we're going to do that tomorrow, do positive affirmations and really how that can help you. So you got to tune in, you got to get in, you got to share it, you got to get people here tomorrow, Doc. You can't be, we gave you the message, now we're going to show you how to fix it tomorrow, Doc.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, baby? All right. So, report of findings, that's right. All right, guys. All right. Be the change you want to see in the world. Yes, Mike, I love that. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. So true, so true. So look at those limiting things. Look at your perceptions. Okay, make your perception of the world a truth and make it in a good way. You can design it. You can design your life. You can design everything you are. Because remember, success comes from you, not to you. Okay? Not from you to you. So it starts right here. It starts in the heart. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for the messages. Thanks for just being on. So grateful for you. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Remember this, okay? The world needs your light to shine, right? I need your light to shine. You need your light to shine. Let's change the world.